Welcome to Carlton's Math Corner. Today we're going to talk about complementary and supplementary angles. To begin, make sure you have your math journal as well as your vocabulary packet. Today our target is I can identify complementary and supplementary angles and find the missing angle measures. First of all, let's talk about what are complementary and supplementary angles. Well, complementary angles are pairs of angles that equal 90 degrees. So as you see below here, there are two angles here, angle A and angle B, and when you add them together, they equal 90 degrees. Now, supplementary angles, on the other hand, are pairs of angles that equal 180 degrees. So if you look at this example, here's angle A and angle B, and added together, 120 plus 60, they equal 180 degrees. And notice 180 degrees is a straight angle. And over here, a complementary angle, it creates a 90-degree angle when they add them together. Now the biggest thing is trying to keep these two separate from each other. And one way that I remembered is, actually there's a couple different ways. First of all, 90 degrees is less than 180, correct? So I look at it as alphabetically, complementary comes before supplementary in a dictionary. Another way that I try to remember which one goes with what is I notice that if I put a line on complementary, look what number is created at the beginning of this. Oops, probably can't see that when I put it there, huh? It creates the number 90. Do you see that? If I just put a line, it actually creates 90. And so complementary goes with 90 degrees, supplementary goes with 180 degrees. You do need to memorize them and know which is which. So please, try to keep those separate from each other. Okay, so complementary 90 degrees, supplementary 180 degrees. So below, what I would like you to do, let's identify the pairs of angles. Either they're complementary, supplementary, or neither. So let's look at angle B and angle C. Are those complementary, supplementary, or neither? Well, here's what I notice is that if I draw a line, kind of like an arc, through B and C, so this is like angle C and this is part of angle B. If I draw a line, look what angle it creates. Well, it kind of makes like a semicircle, a half circle, and it also makes a straight line. Do you see the straight line right here? Now that straight line represents a straight angle, so that means that this B and C creates 180 degrees together. So if they create 180 degrees, what kind of angles are those? Are those complementary, supplementary, or neither? Yeah, supplementary. Nice job. Now, how about the next two pair? If I have 27 degrees and 63 degrees, do those equal 90 degrees, 180, or neither? Well, if I add them together, I actually get 90 degrees. So if I get 90 degrees, what kind of angles are those? Complementary. Nice job. Remember, if I draw a line, burp, it actually creates that, it creates the number 90 right there. Okay? How about below? If I take these two angles and put them together, what would that create? Well, 85 plus 90, well, that equals 175. Does that equal either one of them? No. So the answer is neither. I didn't mean to type. There we go. Neither. So this is not an example of either one of them. Nice job. Now, if we know that complementary equals 90 degrees and supplementary add up and equal 180, can we find missing angles? Yes, we can. We can find the value of missing angles. Well, first of all, look at these two angles. Notice they create a 90-degree angle. That's what that symbol is. And so I'm missing an angle, but I know that if I take 60 plus the missing angle, if I add it together, it should equal 90 degrees because these are complementary angles. So my job is to solve this equation and figure out what is that missing degree. Well, remember, to solve equations, we're always doing the opposite of what we see. So instead of adding 60, I'm going to subtract 60. And so 90 minus 60 is 30. So my missing degree is 30 degrees. That's what X is. Nice job. Now, if you look at the next one creates a straight line, and that straight line, or that straight angle, is equal to 180 degrees. So if I'm trying to find a missing angle, if I take an angle plus 130 is equal to 180, and I'm trying to find that missing angle, well, the opposite, the inverse of addition is subtraction. So I'm subtracting 180 minus 130, and 180 minus 130 is 50. Nice job. So my answer is 50 degrees. That's my missing angle. So if we know that they're complementary angles, and we know, or if they're supplementary angles, and if we, then we know what they should add up and equal. So we can find that missing degree. How about this one? Well, it looks like they create a straight angle. So if I take 79 plus something is equal to 180, I can do the inverse. I can subtract 79 from 180, and I find that the angle is 101. And so that is my missing angle, is 101 degrees. This last one is 36 plus something is equal to 90. And so the opposite, if I subtract 36 from 90, 90 minus 36 is 54. Nice job. So it's 54 degrees, and that is what's missing. What I would like you to do is name the pair of angles above and then find their missing angle. Thank you so much for joining me at Carlton's Math Corner. I look forward to meeting with you again.